Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Age of Darkness Final Stand. Now I gotta say, contrary to what I said in the end of the previous episode where we survived on Horrific for the first time, we are indeed going to get started playing on Nightmare difficulty, simply because I'm pretty sure that's what you guys expect and want to see at this point, not another run with Horrific. Now, as for the faction, we are also going to check out something that's new for us, which is the Volatists faction. We haven't played this before, so we will get started checking them out right now. I want to give this a quick read just so we have a general understanding of what they do and how they function. They are an aggressive faction. Okay, the Volatists are aggressive, chaotic, and ruthless. They will stop at nothing to achieve their dark goals, no matter the danger. So technically, they're management. Okay, sorry about that. They just slipped out. Volatists melee infantry move more quickly, deal more damage, and are faster to train. Volatists units will deal more damage and are less penalized while horrified. Okay, interesting. So we have to move out a lot with melee infantry, essentially, and they will be faster to train, which is very useful, especially in the early game, right, when we're preparing for the first Death Knight. Okay, and this is the first hero we're going to check out, who is Vizargo. Let's see. Okay, now there's a few things I want to do differently this time around when it comes to clearing the map, for example. This is the first big change that I want to do compared to the Horrific difficulty. And by the way, we got to check out our new units because we have, looks like, a new set of units. The Cultists. Cultists are cheap melee infantry. They're adept at breaking through armor. You what now? You're telling me that the basic units that we have will actually break through armor? That's kind of crazy. When trained, 2 Cultists are provided for the price of 1. What?
Can't you hear it?
So I can train 2 of these guys for the price of 1 right off the bat. I wonder how far they are in the training call, you know, like are they row 2 units or row 1 units, which I'm gonna call level 1 and level 2 units, or I'm not sure, but that's actually crazy. We get 2 of these guys. Okay, interesting. They also look and sound like the Witness Me dudes from Mad Max, by the way. That's just a personal observation of mine. Okay, as for map clearing, which is what I wanted to talk about just a little bit, I want to do things differently because I feel like that was the worst part of the early game that we had previously. And this is just 1 off 15, unfortunately. Okay, but whatever, we'll go with it. So the problem with our map clearing in the previous episode was the fact that I kind of tunnel visioned and started moving to the edge of the map very soon, and what ended up happening is we were still rocking these level 1 units. So once again, I'm calling level 1 units the first row in the training hall, those kind of units, and essentially we got destroyed because obviously if you go against like level 3 spitters, for example, then the basic units aren't going to do much against them. So what I want to do is stick to essentially parts of the map which contain units that are of our level, or at least kind of our level. So maybe we can even easily deal with level 2 units, for example, level 2 spitters and level 2 of the more basic units. Like level 2 crawlers aren't really that big of a deal at all, but these guys are just mowing through everything. Look at this. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I really want to see where these guys are in the training hall. So that's essentially the new like mapping strategy that we're going to be going with, and what I'm expecting to get out of this is a lot more special resources right off the bat, because you know, if you just start moving in one direction and you don't get the mine that you would like, for example, then that can cause like serious issues in the early game, simply because you are losing a ton of units to much better units, much stronger units, and you know, you're losing out on a ton of resources, plus you're not really getting all that much. So essentially it's just all bad. And I feel like that's where most of our early game goes to crap, is by doing mapping in that way. So this is what I want to try out now that we are on Nightmare difficulty. Won't get any harder than this. So once we fine tune our early game this way, it's probably going to be the best. Okay. As for these guys, I really hope that we have pikemen available for the Volatists, because I still want to stick to the pikeman strategy that we have adopted last time around. I think it worked out fantastic. I'm super happy with that one. So essentially the first Death Knight, we just put down a bunch of pikemen and preferably level 2 walls. Okay, let's split these guys up. Defend the borders. So this is still unexplored.
Let me serve.
Okay. A pretty good opening over here that we can utilize. So this is kind of good. These guys are kind of squishy. from what I can tell. So, yes, they are breaking. They can break through armor, and they do. You do get 2, but probably because of the fact that they are super squishy. So you essentially want to swarm your enemies with the Volatists as a first impression. I would say that that's the plays. I think Vizargo, our guy, the consumed hand, can handle this flank on his own. And this is actually fantastic that we have a little bit of space that we can work with. Yeah, why not? Let's grab another 16 batch of wood. What would the total us to? We have 14, 16. Okay, so this is 30. This is going to be 46. Okay, perfect. That won't even cap us out. But we have a little bit extra that we can go with. Okay, so first time on a Nightmare difficulty, guys. I'm very much looking forward to this. Let's see, seeing what we can do on this difficulty level. This is probably going to be like an exploration first round as we did with Horrific. But after the first exploration round on Horrific, we actually managed to defeat it next time around. So if it's gonna work out the same way, then I'm gonna be super happy. Okay, so let just survive. Our hero is also kind of squishy, because I'm pretty sure that Edwin, and not even the Queen of Nothing, Aedes, in the previous episode, got this much damage from these basically. And these are just level 1 crawlers, by the way. Just want to point that out. And this guy is getting absolutely destroyed. Well, not absolutely destroyed, but kind of getting destroyed by them. Where do we want to expand with these dwellings?
One good hand left.
He also sounds like a maniac, by the way.
Speak your mind.
Yeah, he's a creepy guy, definitely. Okay, but these Mad Max boys are also kind of strange. The Wolverine-ified Mad Max guys. Okay. Put down another farm. This is good. We can still expand at night. That's fantastic. Plus we can put down more dwellings. Actually, I might even go with an early quarry. We can easily push out over there. We could go for an early quarry and then go for an early upgrade. Or actually, no, I want to check out the training hall. For that, we also need stone, of course. So we'll have to grab this. This is 8, and that is also 8. So we're going to be max that are 16. That is just barely not too good because, right, we need 2 for the keep upgrade, or 20, I mean. 20 for the keep upgrade and also 20 for the training hall. So ideally, I would have wanted to have like 20 per pop so that we can put out either. But whatever. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so once again, mapping strategy. What we're gonna go for, this guy's gonna be our scout, that's why I'm leaving him behind. But essentially what I want to do is... Oh, is that blocked off? No, then why did you guys go around? Dum-dums. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna clear out the area next to our initial area, essentially. That's the plan. That's the play that we're gonna go with. And stick with these level 1 crawlers, level 1 X-Men, so essentially things that we can destroy. Now oh yeah, I didn't check out the abilities, damn. There's a lot of things we need to do, this is kind of ambitious. But whatever, we'll do it. Veiled Koi, passive ability, enemies killed by Vizargo at nighttime restore his health by up to 5% and nearby allies for up to 30%. Hope I read that out correctly, because there's a lot of things going on. And we have an active ability, Impaling Wrath. That's a shitload of enemies.
Can't you hear it?
Brother just silenced me. Okay. Raise a blast of veil spikes from the ground, damaging and stunning enemies. Okay. I see. Didn't do anything. It went on cooldown, but nothing happened. I'm not sure why. Or what happened over there. Interesting, actually. And also kind of bad, in a way. So there's a lot of enemies over there. I'm not going to contest that. Instead, I'm going to move in another direction. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with that ability, actually. Maybe I messed it up. Could easily be.
Let me
I think we can put a few houses over there. Okay, let's try again in 10 seconds. Maybe I'm gonna use the hotkey this time. Maybe it's just bugged if I use the mouse. Because there was like a highlighted area, like that one. Okay, now that's better. Okay, I really don't know then what happened with the first one. We'll try to figure out and not do that.
Indeed.
Not do what we did wrong. Or incorrectly. I need to put a few houses over there, actually, because we are running out of space.
One good hand left.
Okay, second quarry went down. That's fantastic. Now, what do we have over here? But here we're at choke point, so there's not really a point in pushing that forward. Here we have a camp, which means it's going to be very well defended. Now, here we also have a choke point. That's good. But technically, this is also a choke point. Okay. Where's the scout, dude? Let's look around the place. This is probably going to be like better units. Yeah, those are level 2 crawlers, and we'll just turn around. Not worry about them.
Yes, of course.
Of course. Of course. Let's put down a training call, of course. Or go with the eco first. We're gonna be ambitious this time around. Even more ambitious than last time. Let's go with eco. Oh yeah, fantastic that we also have 2 days until the first death night. That's good to know. I was kind of worried that it's gonna be 1 night, but that's probably not doable. Okay, let's do this again. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. This will be a perfect spot to continue with our farms, by the way. And also easy to defend because there's not much around here. Also, probably get some very good wood. I mean, we can, because we're just about to upgrade the keep. I mean, we are upgrading the keep, to be more specific. So that means our levels will be, or storage capacity will increase. Let's keep 2 dudes over here. I can hear it. Okay. Put these guys down there. We're actually open on a lot of fronts, so I do want a quick training call right now. I can even put it over here, and start pumping out these dudes. 2 of them for the price of 1, which I still cannot really believe, but we'll see if that is indeed the case. And then, of course, we need to go with the wood workshop next. Simply because we're gonna need the pikemen.
I am chosen.
We're just gonna need a ton of pikemen for the first death night.
Can't you hear it?
And preferably the better walls.
We will rise.
Okay, we can put down another farm over here.
He calls upon me.
And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 places to defend, so that's not good. And this is a swarm. Some smaller swarm. You know what? What I just realized, that these guys aren't getting emboldened.
We will rise.
Well, that's a weird one. Okay. So here they are. They are indeed the first kind of units that you can make. The first type of units that you can make. That's actually crazy. That's crazy in many ways. I want to save this quarry. They cost 20 wood. So actually a little bit more than the pikemen. And 110 gold. And we indeed got 2 of them. Look at them. Okay. Well, that is very interesting then. You can indeed create a swarm of these guys.
He speaks.
Okay.
I act.
Okay, wood workshop. Any good place for this? Ooh, that's gonna be tough. I need to put it over here. Cannot put it over here. Okay, then we're gonna put it over here. As risky as it is. Right, because there's a ton of it. We might need to work around this place next.
One good hand left.
Well, next time, probably after the death night, because
It matters.
that's the next thing that will come. Okay.
He calls upon me.
Probably should have been even more aggressive with our expansion. But we'll see. Good news is we have a ton of gold. So that means as soon as we get the wood workshop, we can get started with the wall upgrades.
Let me.
And the death night number 2, which is, yeah, it's a little bit further away, but still. Death night number 2, we'll have our first crusher, which means we'll have to get up to what these guys have, which is Arbalests. So Arbalest tech for armor penetration. Even though, yes, these guys are officially adept at breaking through armor, but still extremely squishy. So that means the first crusher will just come in and just one shot, regardless of how much we have of these guys. Right, so won't really matter how much we have of these if they just get one shot. I'm actually going to build more houses because we're in a good position in terms of food, as I just ran out of food. Okay, we could go with a quick fishing port over there. No, because we're maxed out on wood, my bad. We could boost both of these. Ooh, is that horrible to do? I don't know. Might be a little bit risky. Let's grab the walls and let's just start pumping out pikemen however many we can. Now this ability is actually going to be pretty good. Hopefully we can like shoot through walls with it.
Come, we move.
I mean, we can maybe start clearing this out. Or don't want to lose units just before the Death Knight. And it doesn't really look like we can clear this area out entirely. Okay.
Can't you hear it?
Yeah, Vizargo's also doing AoE, that's good. I mean, maybe we can clear this out, actually. I just want to grab a ton of pikemen at this point, honestly. Nothing else matters. Could put down a second training hall, to be completely honest. But that would be, no, that would be a ton of resources that I don't want to waste. We gotta conserve our stone for the wall pieces.
Destiny will not wait.
Oh yeah, this is horrible, actually. No, we're gonna run back.
Speaks.
We're gonna take it easy and just see what the first Death Knight offers.
The heart still beats.
Okay, 2 of these guys down here. Probably not gonna be enough, to be honest.
Chosen.
Okay, let's grab all the pikemen. Now, this is where the crystal is. And yes, you can do the trick that you can move your army next to the keep and then move to the crystal and see what path they're gonna take. Not 100% accurate. I've been screwed over a ton of times. And in this case, it's probably not going to be accurate because this piece will probably take us through this path, yeah? But if I were to rally units from here, then it would probably take the path upwards. I am guessing that this is going to be the path, but we can never be sure, so I'm just going to wait out and grab these wall pieces once we actually have a clearer idea of where they're going to come from. And then this area for a fishing port is going to be fantastic.
Indeed.
Indeed it is. Okay, you have better walls. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna have to start keep pumping out these pikemen. The good news is we have units in all the places. And if the Death Knight actually comes from here, then we can just move these normal guys away from here and defend from the other locations, which is good. Okay, 1 minute left. Probably could have gone with the second training hall, to be honest. Let's go with the lodge. It's risky to grab that right off the bat, but I feel like we have enough gold. Plus we have, like, you know, a ton of pikemen queued up. So this is my guess that they're gonna come from here, but this, I wouldn't rule this out either.
If only.
That's okay because we're kind of in the middle. And we can just move to any location that we want to. Okay. And of course we'll just keep pumping out pikemen.
Master in the making.
Okay. Okay, fog's about to appear. Let's move a little bit back. So is this gonna be brighter or this one? This doesn't look to be brighter. This is... yeah, this does look brighter. Okay. So it's gonna be the other area top. Perfect. We'll just put down our wall pieces.
Master in the making.
And let's see how many nightmares will actually come. 572. Wait, how much was the previous one actually?
Hey, don't touch the
Kind of,
Research complete.
I never actually checked, unfortunately,
For the
the
hand.
concrete number of how much actually came during the Death Knight.
Well, this is gonna be
It looks like they're going to be expanding from this area. Not the best wall because I didn't have vision, kind of messed that up.
the hold up.
But it's okay, we can just spread these forces out. Plus Vizargo's ability will hopefully work. And we'll just keep pumping out more pikemen.
Eager
Here's
and
another pikeman. The one thing I hope is that we're not going to have any crushers for the first Death Knight, because that is... I'm pretty sure that would be like impossible to hold off.
The heart.
Okay, so let's see this ability. It does indeed pierce through walls. That is fantastic. Okay, so let's just keep pumping out these units.
I was born ready.
Okay, spitter spitting.
What do we kill first?
We don't have enough pikemen, that's for sure. Okay, the spitter is going to cause a little bit of a trouble. Maybe there are multiple spitters.
Can't you hear it?
Vizargo can cover our flank. Okay, level up, perfect. 100 left, doing pretty good.
One good.
Ability is about to come off cooldown. They just cleared out everything, essentially. Okay, I think we're kind of in the clear right now. Looks like we have multiple spitters, so that is new, indeed.
Another lost.
I can specifically remember we only had one the previous night. It looks like now we have two, so let's just focus fire at them. We have to move into the fog, or otherwise this is going to take an eternity. That's dead. And the pikeman, or the axeman, was the last one. Perfect. Okay. We have some shenanigans going on down there. We have to check that out. Units fully heal when they're horrified. I'm not sure that comes out a lot, but I never really picked that up. Buildings destroyed by nightmares have so this is the 15% chance to reanimate nearby nightmares as allies. This could potentially be very useful, but I feel like on nightmare, if you start losing buildings, then it's GG regardless. All units gain 25% towards emboldened. Now, for real, are we not getting emboldened? Because if not, then all of these upgrades are completely useless. Unless this overrides the general rule that we're not getting emboldened. Not sure. These are all kind of bad. You know what, let's grab this one. That could come in handy later on when, for example, they just start pushing in random locations and they destroy certain pieces of the wall, for example, and that would just reanimate a few of them as our allies nearby. So that could potentially be useful. Now what I want to do is just run back immediately with these guys, unhorrify them, because these guys aren't getting emboldened either, so it's not just the cultists that are weirdos in this sense.
What do we kill first?
Interesting. I really want to grab this area, the fishing with the fishing port. We'll go with that one, and once we have enough food, we're gonna immediately start upgrading these into, which one were those? Lodges? Yes, lodges. However you say that.
Let me
Okay,
serve.
perfect. Let's just start pushing over here because here we have some stone, and now we can actually hold 125 wood. So that means we can put down another lumberyard somewhere. A good thing with this pikeman-based defense is you can actually start pushing out like crazy with the pikemen that you've built for defense, and this is why you want to clear out the area next to you, because as you can see, this is completely closed up. Fantastic. So let's push in this direction and see if we can find some level 1 units. This will be our new scouting friend.
We bring
4 maniacs down here, 6 over here. This is kind of meh.
Eager and willing.
Okay, we're about to have a ton of food. That's fantastic. This ability is beautiful, I'm gonna say. Okay, so just to recap, the first Death Knight, in terms of difference, is that you have 2 spitters and potentially more units. Like I said, I haven't paid attention to the exact amount of units on horrific difficulty, but I'm pretty sure that this was most or more than we had last time. But the 2 spitters are actually not all that bad in terms of difference. Of course, next time around, we're gonna have to. So we have 3 days essentially to go to Arbalests tech. That's the play. Otherwise, we lose. Like, it's just that simple. We cannot even hold off 1 crusher with just pikemen because they will get 1 shot by them. And especially if they start to bring in multiple crushers on nightmare difficulty, then it's also
Come, brothers.
kind of over right off the bat. So it will be easy to tell where we are, because if 3 days from now we don't have Arbalests, then it's over. Essentially, that's what's gonna happen. You are chosen. Put that down. This is 20 more wood. Okay, so these are still level 1, so we will continue in that direction. Fantastic. You know what? I also want the farm upgrade. And I mean, the fire sconce would be pretty good, but I think I want farms first, because this is a huge open area. Still can't get over their ability. I mean, this is an aggressive faction, aggressive expansionist faction. About to have a little bit of iron over there. Fantastic. Also, another difference that didn't really come into play for us so far in either of the rounds is saving. You don't have any saves on nightmare difficulty. And the reason that's not big deal at all is because I never actually saved for the sake of saving, if that makes any sense. I only saved when I had to leave and couldn't continue recording at that time. What the f... Completely missed this area. Okay, that was a nice one, bro. So I never saved for the sake of saving, I only saved because I had to leave. So in this case, that little handicap of not being able to save at all, so you have 0 save, just let me show you. You have no saves remaining, and we haven't saved a single time, so that's... Ooh, this was a mistake. This shouldn't have been prepared. We actually sell all of this. Ooh, that would be a nice amount of resources, honestly. We don't really need that wall piece. Okay, let's definitely grab the farms because we have a ton of potential right now. This is fantastic that we only need to hold off in this one area.
Can't you hear it?
I would love to put down a ton of food huts, right? But it just wouldn't make any sense. We could grab attack speed, for sure. Because we're not going for tank units, we're just going for aggressive units. Actually, it looks like Vizargo is less tanky than the pikemen.
Another
Okay, we're going to need this. Uh-oh, people are dying over here. Yeah, that usually doesn't mean that there's some bad stuff going on.
Our buildings are under attack.
Okay, we might need to run back with a few units. I don't want to because we are so far away. Yeah, I don't want to do that at all. Okay, we can clear this out. I just don't want to lose anything. Might need to grab a few pikemen over here. Okay, let's upgrade more gold. Fantastic. I just want to save this area so that we can start producing some iron for that Arbalest tech.
I act.
Okay, bro.
Act through me.
Research
Okay, we
complete.
might need the pikemen up there. Grab pikemen. Oh shit, we're gonna lose that.
Eager and
We're
willing.
just barely going to... No, we're not. Okay, shit. Okay.
What do we kill first?
Fantastic. What do we need for this? Stuff that we can get from selling these wall pieces. So let's do that. That's absolutely worth it. Boosting the iron and the stone. That's beautiful. Let's just grab more units up here. Here, I feel like we're in a good position. Okay, and plus refined workshop, of course. You know what? Let's grab the refined workshop next. We're kind of rushing ahead, but like I said, we have to do this. Might even grab the trade bazaar just to boost this, and also just in general to get the resource. Probably would make sense. Okay, and we have farm tech finally. We're gonna need some raw food for Arbalests as well. Essentially, this is only about the Arbalests. Nothing else really matters.
Let me serve.
This is gonna be a fishing port right here. No, it's not because we don't have enough wood.
I am chosen.
Okay. I mean, maybe we can squeeze in, but I feel like this is gonna be like a small pond. Disgusting. No, we're not gonna put that down. Okay, 22. Pretty sure we can squeeze in one more over here. Yes, we can. Okay, and we actually can probably squeeze in a ton of houses, lodges, dwellings, whatever, over there as well.
We bring salvation.
Okay, you guys keep pushing, and if we see level 2 units, which we do,
Speak your mind.
then we're just gonna clear out this initial section and fall back. We're just gonna trigger them,
More
aggro
training.
them. We misplaced that one. I need to fix that just for OCD's sake. Okay, pretty good.
I was born
Let's
ready.
leave a few pikemen over here. Beautiful.
Another lost
And let's
soul.
head back. Because, like I said, mapping strategy. If we find units that are higher than our level, then we're just gonna turn around and go in another direction. Fantastic.
Through me.
Iron. Yes, iron is bad. Trade bazaar is good. We can upgrade the remainder of our low dwellings. It's beautiful. Okay, overall not too bad. Gotta keep an eye on the fishing port. And this is pathetic. I'm not gonna put a fishing port over there. This could be a nice little area, right?
Come, we move.
And I do want to pump out some more pikemen just in case. Now, if we can circle around and clear out this area, then these guys can link up with us, which is good. You guys... And this could... No, this will definitely not link back. And who knows, by, you know, clearing the map this way, we can even find positions that are completely enclosed and we don't even have to defend in the long term. That's a lot of units, but luckily our pikeman will do AoE. By the way, Vizargo also does AoE.
This is gonna be fun.
What was his passive, by the way? Enemies killed by Vizargo at nighttime restore his health. Okay, so at nighttime he becomes a vampire. That's good. Good for you. Trade Bazaar. Or, no, actually Refined Workshop. Let's go to the Refined Workshop first. Because here we actually have some iron down here.
What do we kill first?
You guys can actually also start pushing.
Let me
Because these two squads will essentially link up. If this was closed, that would be awesome, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be.
Still beats.
Not the best. But let's grab it. Oh, this could potentially be closed, actually.
Can't you hear it? They'll guide me.
Okay, let's grab this. It's only 3, yes, but we will need everything we can get our hands on. These are only level 1 units, so that is fantastic.
I follow.
It's easy to take a 1 minute left until nightfall.
I am chosen.
Imagine if we got an Arbalest out of this. What?
Unit.
Got 5 basic units. Okay, I mean that's not bad at all. These are starting to be level 2 units, so that means we're gonna chill. I mean, we can just literally chill over here. Put down a storage, and then maybe even put down a trade bazaar once the research finishes. Okay, but we're just gonna chill over here. Now we have these basic units, which is actually fantastic because I'm using those basic units to defend all the other locations.
For the hand.
I mean, I'm using all the units to defend all the locations, of course, but whatever.
He speaks. I act.
You act. So we need 25 for the refined workshop. What's fantastic is 16 plus 9 is 25. So math saves us. And we're about to put down the refined workshop, which is beautiful. And even the gold is about to work out perfectly. So that's fantastic. Wood, stone mines are actually in a good position, so I'm going to grab Fury 1 for our archers, even though we have like a total of 3 archers. Refined workshop is about to go down, and once that goes down, I'm going to start putting down the trade bazaars. Come on. I mean, defense-wise, we're actually in a pretty good spot, I would say. We can just chill over here. Yeah, that guy wanted to flank, I saw him. Okay. Now, out of this, I don't think we need anything else. Oh yeah, we need the trade bazaar, of course. But after that... I mean, we're only 1 day closer, so we're actually in a pretty good position to take a few risks, see if we can take risks this early on. For example, I mean, ballistic towers aren't risks, but I'm not sure. Do we want like brace towers? I think we would want at least these. We have a ton of gold. Who cares? I want to go with some eco upgrades, but we could go for a storage over here. That would be fantastic. Actually boosting all of that.
One good.
Putting down walls isn't going to be a problem, that's for sure. We can already see that.
Ready when you are.
Okay, this is kind of meh, the defense we have up there. So I think what I'm going to do is put down some training halls. We'll put down a training hall so we can reinforce that position. And I think next day we're going to start pushing on this area. Because down here we had level 2 units, which I said we're going to stick to our rule and not going to expand in the direction of higher level units than what we have. But once we get like sentinels and arbalists, we can of course start moving out because that will be on the same level as us. That was a confusing explanation, wasn't it? But this is a fantastic place for a fishing port. Okay, 38. Can we do better? 38. No, we cannot, but that is perfectly fine. Plus, of course, let's keep in mind, as always, we're gonna need raw food for arbalists. Okay, so this is done. That means we can start researching the arbalest. Next gold pop around. 1 second. Oh, I cannot pause. Okay. Holy shit, I can't even pause the game this way. Oh yeah, I don't care about that. Sorry, but I can't pause it this way. Okay, just 1 second. Need to step out. Okay, so this is another difference between Horrific and Nightmare, that you can no longer pause while in game. You can pause by using the menu, as I just did, which is, I mean, that's fine. The difference between the two is when you pause in game, which I cannot show you because I cannot pause the game, is that you can still execute commands. Like, you know, you can start putting down buildings. You can even order units to move to some location eventually. So that's the difference. But when you pause this way, so you just hit escape, it is gonna pause the game, but you cannot do anything in the game, and that is fine, right? Because that's not why I want it to pause. Okay, let's see what's over here. And we're researching Arbalests, which is fantastic. I just realized we have a... This is the first time we actually have a unit in the 3rd row of the training hall. These are Harbingers. Harbingers are slow-moving, ranged, crazed casters that can horrify nearby units and enemies with their Dark Prophecy ability. Really?
Hey, don't.
So you can horrify the nightmares? I somehow don't believe that to be the case. Because that would be kind of interesting. Okay, now we're actually starting to take risks, by the way. By grabbing
What's the hold up?
the house upgrade.
Indeed.
Research complete.
Like, I'm not sure I understand that Harbinger thingy.
Eager and willing.
Because it seems kind of interesting, you know, that those guys would get horrified by you. Okay, Arbalests. We are building our first set of Arbalests. I still did not research the trade bazaar.
What do we
Yes,
kill
I'm that.
first?
Okay, let's grab this.
I am chosen.
You guys can hold the flank over there, although these guys aren't going to hold anything.
We move.
Gotta be honest. Okay, we're in a pretty good position because we are building Arbalests. That's the only thing that matters right now, is just building up Arbalests. Nothing else matters. I didn't really expand this day. I mean, could just see what's over here. Or maybe just make a little bit of a ground. Okay, news is we can build one more farm over here, for example. Okay, I placed that in the wrong position. I'm very sorry about that.
Research complete.
For the hand.
Okay, these are level 1 units and we're also level 1, so I mean, that's fine. That's fine, but I do want that mine. And see, look at this. It will actually circle back to us. That's fantastic. Now, this is about to be an open area by the looks of it. I just want to scout this. We shall witness you. Yes, a lot of BS. Yeah, sure. I absolutely do not want to push in that location, that's for sure. Thank you very much. I'm good. Night approaches, haven't done shit. But we are getting some Arbalests. Are these level 2? Yes, they are.
Send me to battle.
So won't be pushing in that direction. Although, I mean, because of the knockback in AoE, you can kind of push up here. And that seems to be close to the left. You guys see that? Because that's water. And I'm pretty sure this piece is also water. So in a very good position. And by the way, we are hovering a ton of resources. Like, it's actually crazy how many resources we are hovering. Not sure why the game's so incredibly loud. I'm sorry about that.
Speak your mind.
Maybe it was just for me. Okay. Fire scons can go down once I research it, of course. Okay, and then one more day left. Actually, on daybreak, it will be revealed where the Death Knight is going to come from. So I can kind of see what the little tip told us in the beginning, that Volatists units aren't that prone to being affected by the horrified status, because although these guys are horrified, they're actually doing pretty good work.
Well, this is going to be fun.
Okay, let's hold that over there. Let's hold this over here. And this is indeed closed up, which is fantastic, because that means a fishing port over here or a fishing port over there. Probably here is safer. 35. Excellent. We just need to hold from this position. That means we only need to defend over here. Now, this is probably also like level 1 territory.
Our defenses are under attack.
We don't have any units down there. What the hell? Okay, it's a big failure. I'm not sure how that happened, but it happened.
Eager and willing.
Okay, someone just died up there.
It matters not.
Okay, pretty good. Except that this guy's tearing up our stuff. Set up a trade bazaar, but this will block the path. Ooh, this is in a bad spot. Holy shit. I think somewhere else we also have like an iron stone combo. Yes, we do. Okay, so that's trade bazaar going over there. That's some fish.
Honor and duty.
Let's no, let's not grab the fire sconce. Instead, let's grab one more round of eco. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. It's gonna give us one more extra boost in gold, and then once we have that, from this point on, we'll only focus on Arbalests. This is a pretty bad spot to be in. Plus,
What's the holdup?
I would love to bring all of my pikemen back home, just for some repairs and unhorrifying them.
Hey,
It's still pretty good.
to battle.
This will be a prime spot for a bank or treasury. I'm not gonna worry about a second barracks. Just one training hall. Okay, Crystal is down here. So this is one potential suspect. This is also a potential area over here.
Sir.
Overall, if you have the economy, then it really doesn't matter because you can just build a ton of walls
Another
regardless of
lost
where they're gonna
soul.
come from. Okay, so like I said, Arbalests all the way. And if we can squeeze in a barracks or training hall, then we will squeeze in one for these guys so that we don't have to reinforce from all the way back from the base. That's not gonna be sustainable in the long run. Okay, I think that's enough. Or actually, a fire sconce over here would be beautiful, so that we don't run into the insane situation as we have last time. Okay, so that will cover all this area. Perfect. I think that will cover everything. No, I'm not gonna focus on eco anymore. Just Arbalests. Only Arbalests and pikemen. This will need some defense,
Honor and duty.
so I think I'm gonna grab like a ton of like trash units.
One good hand left.
Okay, now whether it's gonna be this or that, we'll still have time to run to that location. And we could probably even squeeze in a watchtower. Ooh, do I want to do that? Waste 15 iron on it? Especially 600 gold. Okay, so should we take the risk of building defenses at the last second? No, we will not. This is nightmare difficulty for a reason. We're not gonna take any risks from this point on. I feel like we're in a very, very good position.
Yes,
We'll
of course.
exchange the defense. Also need some pikemen. How many arbalests do we have in total? Need to count. 2, 4, 6, 7, I think.
In position.
Maybe that's one more. 7 arbalests. I mean, 7 arbalests should be able to take down one crusher. I would think. Okay, now this is perfectly illuminated. We can throw down a training hall, just so those guys will have some defense. Fire sconce over here would be fantastic because it will illuminate this area. Okay. 600 gold for another arbalest. Okay, it is gonna be the other path. So we're just gonna exchange the two group of units. Units that were defending from that spot will move to the left side, and these guys will actually move over here, and we'll start setting up our walls. Actually, could have even afforded probably the best walls. It'd be fantastic against the crushers, but we won't. No, we won't have time to do anything with that. So I'm just not gonna do that. Wait a second. Okay, so it just disappeared. Didn't reappear. I was kind of worried that it would never reappear. That would have been extremely bad. Locking ourselves out. Okay. So let's grab some towers. So same strategy in terms of towers. I don't know where Vizargo is going. I don't think he does. Okay, what do we have? Pretty good. Any kind of like risky spots? No, we're just gonna spam a bunch of crazy guys. Okay, and those are also just level 1 crawlers, which is fantastic because we can clear them out. Let's grab a few trash units. Okay, pikemen ready up. Good, we have multiple layers of pikemen. That's actually fantastic. I think a third tower is gonna be enough, simply because we don't have that many arbalests. I think we have enough to take out that crusher. Now, pro tip, which I completely forgot to use in all the other rounds that we have done, is you can actually focus, set the targeting priority for each unit. So in this case, I'm going to start using this, since I haven't used it before. And what I'm going to do is simply select, target, or prioritize the strongest target. So essentially that will mean that whatever targets are available for it, for example, crawlers, spitters, wraiths, crushers, whatever the strongest is, it will focus fire on that. So you don't have to manually focus fire. So the game is not all that hardcore in this regard either, right? That's not a flame. That's just the fact that you can actually play this game in a very chill fashion by using like these targeting priorities. Okay, you guys are in the crap. Okay, so what I just did was I cycled to the target strongest priority, and only for the Arbalests. So all the other guys can just freely attack whatever they want to attack. But the Arbalest should always focus fire on the strongest unit, which in our case is going to be the Crusher eventually. And I want to focus fire on that Crusher. Now this, I don't know if that's going to spawn 1 pixel of crawlers. We'll see. Okay, and I also don't want to lose that area. So the Arbalest should indeed. Okay, so it looks like they're going to be expanding from the bottom. That's good to know. Let's upgrade the keep. We focus on our future economy. Okay, let's see. Vizargo. Vizargo actually has another ability now. Claw Dash. Quickly dash forward and release a devastating cleave attack with the Dark Claw. Okay, hell yeah.
Yes, Your Grace.
So there's our other Arbalests. Can you guys not?
Let me serve.
Oh, we have a pikeman up there. Yeah, let's bring the pikeman down here. Okay, so our pushback or knockback is fantastic, except for down here. Not the best. I'm just worried about the crusher, honestly.
Speak your mind.
Okay. So the reason these wraiths are dying is because the Arbalests are focus firing on the strongest unit, which in this case is going to be the crusher. So now that's why the crusher is taking so much damage. Well, not too much damage, but you know, enough damage so that it gets focus fired. And I'm pretty sure that because this is Nightmare, we just lost that wall piece. No, it destroyed the walls, and bro, we got the crusher because of our active ability or the passive ability. Buildings destroyed by nightmares have 15% chance to. You guys get the point. And we got the crusher of all the units in the vicinity. We got the damn crusher. Okay, now that part was actually super lucky. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna take credit for that one, but it would have died either way because we were halfway down. Okay, pretty good. So some bullshit to the left. Okay. Melee units gain that. All new buildings cost 15% less resources. Absolutely. I mean,
One good hand.
is that even a question for you? Of course.
Destiny will not
Okay. So
wait.
what's over here? Ooh. I mean, level 1 units, so that's not too bad. Okay, and this. Oh, that was not illuminated at all. Not even close to being illuminated. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put down the storage after we clear this
By
out.
your will.
And now is when the aggressive expansion will begin. Because I feel like we can. Okay, so just a mental note. So this is where the first Death Knight came from. I don't know how this guy spawned. But this is like the kind of bullshit that is... can get annoying. Okay.
It matters not.
Check out this cleave.
Upgrade complete.
Pretty good ability. I mean, if you destroy that, then we're just gonna build a farm to that location. Oh yeah, because that was in the dark. Yeah, of course. Okay, and this is also getting attacked. Beautiful. Let's put down the storage
Our
over here.
buildings are under attack.
They'll guide me.
Yes, we are getting attacked from multiple different sides, but that's perfect. Or not perfect, not even close to perfect, but that's fine because we can deal with it. Okay, better quarries for sure. But let's waste the fire sconce.
If only you...
Okay, we are actually getting very close to being in a position where we can just auto-attack our way through everything.
Can't you...
Especially level 1 units. Now remember, mapping strategy, these were level 1, so we're gonna be focusing on that area as well. Could this possibly be closed? Is that possible? That is a thing. I don't think it is. Go down training cost so we don't have to reinforce from all the way back home. Where are we rallying these Arbalests? Okay, I mean, no, you guys link up with the main group. Oh shit, that was a burster.
A hero has been slain.
What do we kill first?
Oh, okay, so we had a burster over there. And poor Vizargo was way too ambitious. RIP. And cannot revive. Heroes cannot be revived when playing on Nightmare difficulty.
Adventure
Okay.
awaits.
I did not know about that either. I was about to say, well, he's gonna come back very soon, so it's not a big deal. Well, Vizargo bro, RIP. F's in the chat if this was live streamed. That's okay. I mean, I don't want to save my own ass for letting him die. But I gotta say that if you rewatch the previous couple of episodes, you can see that these heroes, at least that's the way I feel, is that these heroes will progressively mean less and less as the game moves forward. So, at the end, like, I think it was one of the Edwin rounds, so that was the first round where we won on veteran difficulty. Yeah, that was only veteran at the time. I remember that I even moved him back to the keep because he was completely useless, right? He didn't tank enough as much as the Order Knights did, and he didn't deal that much damage as the rest of the group. For example, this insane amount of Arbalests that we have going. Okay, so that's why it's not that big of a deal, honestly, that this happened. It's of course not good because, well, for one, we cannot check out his final ability. That's definitely not a good thing,
I'm already there.
but it's also not a horrible thing. Okay, this is a lot of units, but only level 1 units, which is fine. Let's grab a few Arbalests and Pikemen just to defend this area. We can even illuminate this. That will probably go further.
What do we kill first?
I'm just not sure how far. Okay, so let's see what we have. We're actually in a very prime spot to do some crazy amount of ecoing right now. So that's not going to be closed. We can see that will link up to the Elite Nightmare, so that's not going to be closed. This isn't closed up, but we still have a lot of potential in what we have. For example, we can upgrade this quarry. This area down here is probably the one that's least well defended. We can probably even squeeze in the training hall for these guys.
Unseen, unheard.
The fact that these guys aren't getting emboldened is actually kind of insane.
Eager and willing.
I want to clear this so that we have that good iron. Ah yes, here is also a potential for fishing port. Not a fishing port, a farm. Okay. It's around the 1 hour mark of each of these gameplay sessions that I'm starting to lose focus.
Upgrade complete.
Because there's starting to be a lot of things going on. Let's grab the basic ballista towers and nothing else. I don't care. I'm gonna grab the wall just so that I don't forget. We don't need it just yet. I'm just pretty sure I'm going to forget about it.
Adventure awaits.
Okay, so these are still level 1 units. That's pretty good.
Hey, don't touch the spear.
Okay, now next Death Knight is, of course, the main thing that we're gonna go for is siege equipment. So for that we need to rebind the keys. We need 1 more resource, so that's gonna be our walls, and then we'll go for the siege workshop upgrade. Okay, let's grab a ton of these. Okay, excellent. This is well defended, I would say.
Born ready.
These guys also have broken armor. We can actually circle back. It's pretty good.
Your bidding?
And this is closed from that side. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have too many units up here for them to start pushing.
Hey,
Meeting up with
send
these guys,
me
but these
to
are just level 1, so we can easily move through this. We don't even have to pay attention. That's pretty good. Quarry-wise, ooh, this would be nice to upgrade.
Well,
I mean, we can even do that. Oh, look at that burster just wobbling its way through our base, unnoticed, thinking we don't notice it.
Research complete.
Okay. Didn't work out the way I planned it to.
As you
Okay,
command.
so we can clear this. Now we have a sentinel. Sentinels are pretty good in my opinion. Okay, nice. We could grab one more fishing port somewhere, just so we have that extra fish.
Sentinel here.
Got a level 2 spitter, I think it is. This is a huge area, by the way. Yeah, we are absolutely going to
For the hand.
take control of it. Let's focus fire on the spitter, which is only a level 2 spitter at this point, so not that big of a deal.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, and maybe take out these guys, of course.
I follow.
Okay, let's keep one eye on the economy. There's a lot of multitasking involved, but as I've said like many times before, and this could even be a good one, you can absolutely just pause the game, except on nightmare difficulty, and just take your time in figuring out what to do. It's not a problem at all. I just opted to not do that because of
What's the plan?
viewer experience. So for you guys, you probably don't want to hear a ton of like this sound happening every 2 seconds. That's the only reason I'm not doing it. But if you're playing this, then absolutely, by all means, pause, take your time, have fun. That's the whole point. Okay, we'll just wait for this unhorrific. Man, I'm putting down so many fire sconces that I feel like, I mean, they're just such badly positioned, and so many that we don't actually need.
For honor and
I don't know, it just feels that way, honestly. Okay, let's grab a tank and some Arbalests. This place is actually about to be in a good position to start moving out. Let's grab the siege factory, for sure.
your orders.
I mean, siege factories, I'm not sure if for Death Knight number 3, siege factories are as important as Arbalests for Death Knight number 2. Come to think of it, because the pikeman strategy will continue working in the future as well.
Gladly.
It's definitely less DPS than, for example, flamers, absolutely. But yeah, I'm not sure if grabbing the siege factory is all that important, but I feel like economically we are in a position that we can easily afford to grab those equipment, because I'm just look at our resources, right? Except for maybe gold. We'll work on our gold.
What?
So these are level 2. This is when Vizargo's ability would come in handy. But I think we're just gonna... Now this is level 3, so we're not gonna be pushing forward all that much. We're just gonna take out the ones that we have triggered. Maybe put down 2 sets of ballista towers over here.
And willing.
Leave a few units. Pikemen, Arbalests, maybe even more pikemen, and 1 sentinel.
Research complete.
I almost left the whole damn army over there. Okay, and that's it. Or this shit is open. Okay, then never mind. Should have placed our other defenses over there. Okay, well this is gonna be an expensive thing to hold.
I'm ready.
Yeah, this is why always be scouting, guys, because you may never know.
Scouting ahead.
Okay, I mean we can leave this force over here. It's perfectly fine. We'll leave.
I'm listening.
Well, actually, the crystal could have come from this. I think it came from the right-hand side.
Don't rush me.
Okay, I'm gonna put down a fire sconce over there, regardless of how much of a waste it is. Well, let's just put down a number.
Guide my
Wait,
weapon.
what did I do? Yeah, grab the 16 number.
What do we kill first?
Okay, those guys are super excited. Okay, more Arbalests. And what do we need for the workshop? Just money. So we're in a pretty good position. This is money. This is money. A lot of money. And we're gonna have some Wormans.
I was born ready.
I only had a pikeman down here. Okay, well.
Hey, don't touch the spear.
Okay, then we're actually not in a good position.
Defenses are under attack.
Send me to battle.
Let's fall back. I completely forgot about this place. Yeah, because this is where our main army was.
I could kill 10 of them.
put down another
My
set of
eyes are yours.
defenses. Okay, we are gonna lose that farm. And I mean, we could just lose these guys as well because we didn't get emboldened.
I heard you the first time.
Let's upgrade this.
Yes, Your Grace.
One tank unit because they are going to flank.
Comfortable here.
Okay. Treasury. Let's go with some big fat economy right now. There's 3 more days. That's a lot of time to boost our economy.
Got something for me.
These are still level 1. Okay, so that means, you know what that means. You absolutely know what that means. We're going to circle back
What do you
and
want?
just deal with them. We can put down a ballista tower. Even. Oh, and by the way, holy shit, I completely forgot about a trade.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, I just face spawned. It's probably good. This is why I don't do face cam. Yeah, I completely forgot about our trade bazaars. And now look at all this inventory. I mean, it gets automatically sold, by the way, so it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. Because whatever you have in excess will be sold. So that's actually not a problem. It's just, you know, I forgot about it completely. That we even had trade bazaars.
Upgrade
What
complete.
now?
So we are going to be pushing in this direction. We don't really have all that many units that I would love to have. Okay, so this training hall can handle that area. You know, this can handle this as well. I think I might make these two the primary training halls.
Research complete.
Okay, I'll take these guys out because these are just level 1 units.
Master in the making.
Can be easily auto-attacked in the future. Treasury won't go down just yet. We don't have enough gold for that.
Upgrade complete.
I think soon we will. Isn't that just enough? Yeah, that is.
We move it.
Okay, someone just... Yeah, it's kind of tricky because it shows me... It shows us on the minimap that units are dying, but it's mostly because of the cultists dying.
Let me serve.
These are just level 1 units, okay. That's actually good if we can clear out this area. Although this is going to be completely open. Not sure, actually, if this is going to be as open that we can link up with the other squad.
As you command.
Yeah, this will take some time, but it's not difficult, it just takes time. Clear this out. We're immediately going to start with the fire sconce over here. Upgrades. Probably farm next. No. Siege factory next. Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna wait around for the siege factory. Siege factory or houses? Let's go with houses. Let's go with a lot of houses.
At once.
So it's probably more cultists dying. I want to train more cultists. I mean, cultists are good, but at this stage, I feel like still the Arbalest Sentinel combo is superior. Okay, we can just snipe this resource cache.
Adventure awaits.
I mean, overall, actually, resources is not really something we need at this point. In general, we are doing very good on resources. It's gold. Gold is the issue. So let's focus on gold, actually. And for gold, we need gold.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, how are we doing? Just want to keep an eye out on
Eager
our
and
defenses. Not too bad. Yeah, right now the only reason we cannot build anything is because of the lack of gold.
Sentinel here.
Is this stupid? Probably not. Okay, night is probably around, no, 1 minute. Okay, we can just... Yeah, we cannot grab this because of the elite nightmare. Oh, but that's okay. We have some sentinels. I don't think we know what this elite nightmare is. Oh, I don't think we have seen it. Okay, and trade bazaar, shit. Forgot about it again, of course. Here's all our gold. Of course, it doesn't make sense to sell all of that if you're not going to reinvest it, but we absolutely are in these houses and even the best farms. I'm going to grab the best farms. Money can buy. And yeah, I want to check out these harbingers too. Just not right now. Right now I'm focusing on the siege factory, which you can actually put down. Perfect. First siege factory going down. Flamers and impalers, but mostly flamers. But let's just take a peek what the elite nightmare is. And by the way, we actually answered our question. This actually does circle back to the other position, which is kind of cool. Okay, we can upgrade this. Was upgrading the quarries always this damn expensive?
Upgrade.
765 gold, because that kind of sounds a little bit specific. 765 gold to upgrade. I'm not even sure if we need to upgrade the stone quarries. Okay, let's just take a peek. That's an axeman. Ooh, that's kind of easy.
Yes, Your Grace.
Just not sure with this many units it's gonna be easy. You know what? Let's see.
In position.
As you can see, it really
Research complete.
packs a punch. I mean, we just broke through the shields.
What's the plan?
Ah, no, it's gonna be easy. Okay, so that's cool. A lot of dark essence. Can invest in more upgrades.
Upgrade complete.
Your orders.
What upgrades should we get? We get momentum. No, I think we're gonna be transitioning into archers as we always do, so we're just gonna grab this. And since we are about to have siege equipment soon, let's go with the knockback. Yeah, let's go with the traditional knockback, AoE and knockback
Aye.
combo. You guys still don't stand a chance over here, by the way.
We move.
Okay, so once we circle back, that means this defense will be lifted from its problems. Okay, that was a lot of upgrades. Actually, you gotta keep in mind that just because we're in a good position now, that doesn't mean the next Death Knight ain't gonna come.
Our defenses are under attack.
Really? Holy mother of...
Born ready.
Yeah, I still get shocked by it. Occasionally, these guys just appearing out of nowhere and swarming us in different locations. Okay, siege. Yeah, that's gonna be a farm, and we are also upgrading farms. I mean, iron-wise, we're also in a pretty good position. Now these guys can link back up. Okay, let's grab more food and start building out those flamers. So I just know that I'm going to forget about them. And actually, we can rally everything to the center as we did last time. So these two training halls are going to be our primary training halls, and the other ones will just be focusing on specific locations. Someone died. Oh, always bad.
Your command.
And more of these. The reason I'm not putting down the best farms just yet is because this area isn't really well defended yet. Oh, you guys run away. Whenever we can grab some flamers, we will. I'm still gonna buy some iron.
We bring salvation.
Oh, wow. Still level 2 units, okay. I think our map clearing strategy is working out perfectly, guys. Two more over here. Let's grab more flamers. And probably the impalers would be more important. At this point, we can even just chill over here because I feel like if we have potential in our main base to improve, then there's not really a point in moving out just yet. So putting down the treasury. This would be a fantastic position for a treasury. This would affect 14. This would affect 15. I mean, you know, putting it in the center would be the best, but I don't want to destroy anything.
My eyes are yours.
Okay. So yeah, we're maxed out on wood. Well, this could use an upgrade. It's an iron mine. You know what, let's actually upgrade the quarries as well.
Right away.
These stone quarries, that is. This is a big patch of water, so I think we're gonna exchange one of our fishing ports. So that's 34, it's 38, 38, 35. Okay, so we're gonna take out the 34 and move it over here somewhere. Uh-oh.
Ready.
Bursters are coming.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, I think we lost a significant amount of units.
He calls upon me.
Let's illuminate this area.
Upgrade complete.
If we're gonna pushing, it's gonna block the area, then we're gonna put down 2
Choose a target.
training calls. Okay, let's see this fishing port situation.
Guide my weapon.
Pretty sure we can get better than 34. Yeah, we already have more than 34. 38. We're not all that better.
Choose a
We already
target.
30. Yeah, because it's not expanding in that location. Okay, makes sense. Can absolutely sell all of our wood.
Sir.
Okay. And now we're gathering in the center. Yeah, more gold. Absolutely more gold. When was the last time we actually put down some houses? $17 iron each. And a ton of gold. I don't remember everything being so expensive in terms of gold. Okay. We'll just do this.
Need something?
Yeah, and I feel like we can just chill in our base at this point. Just a little bit. Catch a breather. Any more? No. Okay. I mean, we have cleared through the map, and it's only Death Knight number 3. It's not too bad, I would say.
What's the plan?
The defenses we have down here is bad.
Research complete.
This is okay-ish. You guys could use your own training hall though,
Upgrade complete.
just in case. These guys are actually in a good position. They just need a tankier unit. Okay. We can upgrade all of our farms even. Once we have more gold, of course. Okay, how could we improve our gold situation? I wonder. Is that only level 2? Yeah, okay, so that needs to be pushed out further. This needs to be illuminated, for sure.
Sentinel here.
I mean, this could be a good location to put down some houses. What's this? I mean, in terms of resource.
Master in the making.
Yeah, I mean, we have a ton of stone, so I don't think that it's worth putting down lodges at this point. We can just go with houses. Unless we run out of food, but we can still upgrade our farms, which is good.
Spit it out already.
And these are level 3 crawlers, so we sure as shit won't be pushing in that direction.
Yes, Your Grace.
Okay, and by the way, next daybreak, I just zoned out. So does that mean it's gonna be revealed this time or the day after that one? Not sure. Now we can upgrade this because it's kind of secure. I would love to bring all those units down here and just push out this area. But it is a choke point, so it's not really crucial to do so. So I think we're just going to focus on impalers at this point. Yeah, because it's always confusing. So now is the next daybreak. Yeah, because the next night is going to be the Death Knight. So yes, this is going to be revealed this time around. And then next night is going to be Death Knight. Okay.
Upgrade complete.
So that means I'm not going to focus on eco. I'm going to stop ecoing and just simply going for Arbalests, Impalers, and Flamers.
Your command.
I'm actually going to start moving most of these guys back home.
At once.
Because these will be the primary source of our defense. And I mean, I would say that this is actually super obvious. It's going to come from this location. Problem is this one is in the way. Yeah, so there was the red line. But just to be 100% sure, I'm just going to put this down and see where it comes from. Okay. So that means we can move everything and everyone over here. He already has some good defense, it's pretty good.
Awake now.
These guys can easily defend, I think. Let's grab a few normal archers. Let's grab another impaler. And this is when we need some additional gold. Okay, you guys also move over here. There's also level 1 units, so I think we're gonna be pushing out in this direction. And indeed.
Archer ready.
Okay, that's 100%. Okay, so let's grab the best walls at this point. Kind of wasted all of our iron. How much is... It's 9 iron per wall piece. Okay. Well, we're still gonna have a few pops of iron, so it's not that big of a deal. Not a problem at all. Sentinels can just come down.
Rush me.
Okay, and towers. Towers don't actually need iron. I mean, these towers don't need iron. Okay, 3, 4 towers probably good enough. 1 pop of iron. We could just put down more walls. Okay, now ideally, if our DPS is good, we don't need more than 1 set of walls.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Is what I've seen from the previous episodes that we had done. Okay, that's a lot of gold. This is a lot of stuff that shouldn't be over here. Should be down here. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna step out 1 second before the Death Knight, and then we'll continue our preparation. Holy shit. Okay.
Your orders.
Let's load up the towers. 3 in each. Grab the impalers, or the 1 impaler that we have. Yeah, we actually don't need this wall piece at all. Oh, and this also had some arbalests, of course. That was the pre... Okay, so... There is a possibility that the other wave also came from this location, which would be nice. Except if they came from down here, that would be a little bit more complicated.
What's the plan?
But whatever. We actually have more arbalests than towers right now. Isn't that insane? Let's put down a second set of towers.
Your command.
So this is going to be a prime defense. Can you move over there? I'm pretty sure we have some more things coming down. Problem is if you're like us right now, which is the first time doing this on this difficulty, then you can't really
Just a pretty
judge how good you are doing at the moment. Because otherwise I could say, like, you know, this is perfect. Like on horrific, this would be perfectly fine. Right?
Stronger.
And let's grab bulwark. Once we have enough iron. So I would say like this is, I think, is enough to hold them off. But this is nightmare difficulties. I have no idea. Plus we don't really have that many flamers, which is, I think that's the worst part about our defense currently, is that the lack of
Guide
flamers
my weapon.
is problematic. Okay, like I did previously, we're gonna be changing from mixed targeting priority to target strongest, and same with the impalers. Impalers will also target the strongest.
Upgrade complete.
No. Yes. Sorry. Yes, they will. Okay, yeah. Because the idea is that the flamers and pikemen will be the AoE that deals with the smaller units like the crawlers, and everything else, so everything else as in arbalests and the impalers, will deal with the strongest units. Which, until the crusher arrives, is gonna be the spitters, wraiths, so on and so forth. Don't want to repeat myself, but that's the idea. So I can see the problem is that the siege equipment is going around the place. Did I actually block it off somehow? No. Yeah, I don't want to risk this 1 pixel being responsible for spawning a bunch of bad stuff. Okay, let's see what's up. I don't care about that at all. Eventually we're gonna need more towers over here. Okay, so they are going to expand from the top. Let's move. Holy shit. Yeah, when the first set of impaler shots kick in, it's always epic to see. Okay, so right off the bat, I can see that we should have had a whole row of flamers at this point. This isn't enough, for sure. This is absolutely not enough. Okay, and now the focus fire will be on the Crusher for the Impalers and also the Arbalests. And that is why once it's done with its shouting, it's almost dead. Like so. Let's put down a fire sconce. Just in case. You can actually grab... not that. Let's grab the best towers that you can. Okay. So let's see. Wall integrity is very much perfect right now. This is when the Crusher comes. And once we have the concussive shots and we can also stun the Crusher, then that's when it's going to be very nice. And we're going to be in a very good position. Kind of sad I didn't grab the triage tent to do so, just in case someone dies down here. Okay, 4,000 less. So indeed, there's actually a ton of stuff being thrown at us. As I just casually continue my farming operations. Let's research that harbor there at this point. Now that is a lot of bursters, holy shit. We can actually grab Bulwark 3, which is increased knockback. Let's grab that. More knockback the better. Just kill the Crusher. Bursters aren't that good against walls, actually. Not that it matters, because the focus fire just clears them out. 18,000 less, so there's still a lot left. Yeah, at this point we really need like a beefy defense, because there's a huge amount of them. We hit the wall once. Damn, bro.
For honor and duty.
Okay, so number-wise we need to improve, that's for sure. Okay, one of our wall pieces is about to go down. It's probably because of the numbers situation, right? If he had like a lot more Arbalests, for example, and Impalers, then this wouldn't be the case. Unfortunately, can I target this tower over here? It's a bit of a problem, no worries.
For honor and duty.
Let's buy all the iron we can. They might even break through, by the way. That's the craziest part. Maybe just no. Yeah, probably just no is the answer. Okay, that's night number 3 on Nightmare done. Hell yeah. No, not yet. There's one asshole somewhere. Are you it? Yes, you were. Okay. Okay, now it's done. Hell yeah.
Defenses are under attack.
Ah shit, there's another dark spot somewhere. Construction times 15% faster. Now this is what I meant. The 2-for-1 upgrade. Whether this applies for the cultists as well. Will I get 4 cultists? Randomly. Wait, what the hell? Is this actually open? No, it's not open. I just didn't defend. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. Be fine. No worries. Okay, where should we push is the real question, because these are level 2 guys. And these are still level 1. So I would say we should be pushing in this direction. Let's upgrade the keep, because we can.
Got something for me?
Yeah, so that was indeed open. Okay, my bad.
Come, brothers, this way.
Okay, well, I just actually break this wall piece, unload these towers, and
Touch the spear.
I mean, I don't really want to bring the flamers. Flamers are kind of expensive and can't really... They're very squishy.
Sentinel here.
So I don't want to bring them. First, I want to check out down here. Whether that's actually open. Although, yeah, it probably is open because that's the path that the first Death Knight took. Let's actually keep a few Arbalests over here. Just one series of pikemen. And then this rest of our forces can start pushing. And even put down a second training hall. Sure.
Hey, Send me to
Can now
battle.
easily afford that. And what I also want to do is grab another siege factory soon.
Need something.
A lot of bursters. These are the bursters that took out poor Vizargo. So we gotta be careful.
What's the hold up?
Why are these guys so...
I'm already
Did these guys just speed up? Why does it seem like these guys are super fast right now? I just hallucinated probably. Okay, so let's just keep one eye on these guys. I mean, if we can set up 2 sets of units, like 2 armies, then we can even push out in multiple directions at the same time.
I was
Although that is very much ambitious.
with haste.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start spamming fire sconces. I mean, this is a prime spot for farming.
Eager
So even though they came from like different locations, I'm pretty sure we should expand in this position.
Sentinel here.
Okay, a bunch of sentinels. So
Hey,
that's secure.
don't touch the
And this could
spear.
easily be a position we can take over.
You again.
Okay, and now 4 more days. Okay, so I don't think that changed either. So overall, so far, I mean, maybe the frequency of crushers was higher. I honestly cannot tell if that's the case. Oh, I'm linking up with these guys. Perfect. So I don't know if the frequency of crushers have changed, but so far what I can see is that the amount of units during the Death Knight definitely changed.
I'm listening.
We have a ton of units attacking us. But as for
Send me to battle.
like better units, not really sure
I guess so.
if it's all that bad. Where are these railing, by the way? Down here. Okay, that's kind of good. Although these are way closer. Okay, now the one thing that is bad is our gold situation. Again, imagine that.
Guide my weapon.
Gold-wise, we need to level up our gold situation.
Upgrade complete.
For
Okay, I
honor
mean that's a
and
good
duty.
leveling to start with.
By your will.
Okay, another quarry, that's good.
Choose a target.
Oh, there's a burster up there. Let's just trigger it.
Formation.
Multiple bursters actually. Uh-oh. Mistakes were made.
Now what?
Yeah, maybe triggering all that shit wasn't a good idea.
I'm on it.
Okay, that was entirely my fault that we are now in this situation.
Your orders.
We have triggered literally the worst that's possible to trigger. Level 3 spitters and wraiths.
First. Eager and
Not
willing.
even need to hotkey these guys. That's how serious it is.
Aye.
Okay, this is now good, except for the burster. Let's avoid the burster. We've captured a point of interest somewhere. Down here. Okay, now this looks to be an extremely open position.
Well, I'm awake now.
I mean, it's nighttime, so we don't have to be too excited.
Fine.
Sentinels are very nice.
Yeah? What?
Let's burst the burster.
I heard you the first time.
A little bit of micro. Not too crazy. Good enough. Okay, we might actually need to set up an entire army up here.
I was born ready.
Yeah, and work on our siege equipment. I want to work ahead in terms of siege equipment.
Spit it out
Our
already.
buildings are under attack.
Okay, daybreak is approaching. That's good. Okay, let's grab. Oh, that's beautiful. It's a lot of stone. Might need to start clearing this area. Okay, so as for our mapping strategy, yes, it might be a little bit more optimal to move in this direction because there's a bunch of like level 1 units. But I feel like in terms of our unit composition and also the quantity of our units, we're in a good enough position to just keep going wherever we want to right now. Except for the damn gold, man. Okay, if we get to the edge of the map, then we'll start housing like crazy. Okay, that's because of food. Upgrade this. Oh, some people died. Could be because of bursters, could be just in general because of them being pikemen.
In position.
Might even be time to let go of our pikemen at this point.
What's the hold-up?
Those guys got horrified very quickly.
Your command.
Also be a very nice position. I'm not going to put it just there because it's not defended. Okay, you can push down here. I mean, we are very close to the first crystal.
I was born ready.
Yeah, we need more food.
Gladly.
Just take a quick peek. Any bursters? No bursters. Okay, then we can come back here. This can be upgraded. I saw a gold mine somewhere, by the way. I think. Because what I just realized is that we're actually not making the second pop of gold because we don't have any gold mines. We haven't found a single gold mine just yet.
Hello.
It's actually crazy to think that that's the case, but it might be the case.
Comfortable here.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then that's the case.
Unseen.
Okay, as I mentioned, and now here's a gold mine. But this is like super close to everything, and the knockback was kind of crazy, you know?
I guess so.
I don't think we have the numbers for this, and unfortunately we are losing time. Precious time.
Eager and willing. What do we kill first?
Our mapping strategy will also include having a good quantity of units, not just quality of units. Because we barely did anything that time around. Let's grab an army of Arbalests and start moving in this direction, for example. Although that is also very close to the crystal.
For honor and duty.
Our defenses are under attack.
Really. Okay. Arbalests, and of course, let's keep up on our general siege equipment production. We could even push in this direction if we had the forces to.
For honor and duty.
And now our people are very fragmented.
Without delay.
Our forces. Okay, whatever. What's next? Upgrading these farms that we can upgrade.
Honor and duty.
Actually, let's do the same thing. Keep with our initial strategy.
All right, all right.
Let's keep a sentinel or two over here.
Your
Let's
bidding?
move back with these guys. I mean, these could be farms, sure. It's not a problem. Let's move over here where the level 1 units were and just tear through this area. Maybe I'm building way too many sentinels, I'm not sure.
Duty.
Yeah, we are gonna need more food. Okay.
Your command.
Okay.
In position.
Can even unload these guys. I mean, these are level 1, so we can just, you know, W forward.
Guide my weapon.
Go about over here where there's a lot of units, but those are level 1.
By your will.
It's level 1 and level 2. It's actually a mix.
For honor and duty.
Stone-wise, we are stacked. That's good at least. Yes, and this is where the Death Knight came from. But I mean, if you can find a better choke point, I'm pretty sure we will be able to find a better choke point. Then we should definitely expand in this location. Might even break these towers down. Not sure. It's a big swarm, but overall not that big of a deal, I think. Yes, we do have a ton of stone, but still, if you can get some, then why not? Okay. Grab a little bit more wood. Could even go with a storage. Do our storage situation.
Hey, don't touch.
And then gold. Still.
Your orders. Sir.
Got a point of interest. More stone.
I see.
At least we'll now see what this was all about. Let's got fire sconce. Let's push a little bit up.
For honor and duty.
Is it closed up? I think it is. Yep, that's closed. Perfect. Nice. That means we're gonna put down a farm over there. Should put down another fire sconce. Okay, so now food-wise we're gonna be good. Let's grab all the fish. And then I just want to put down like 1,000 houses right now. And we're on the edge of the map. The problem is these guys probably came from down here.
Don't rush me.
Okay. Just piss them off. Here's some gold.
Now what?
Yeah, I think we can just build farms over here because we'll just find the choke point over there or something that we can build, hopefully.
I heard you the first
You
time.
guys can defend from over here, just in case. Holy shit.
I'm listening.
Yeah, this is gonna be the next thing we do. I will absolutely boost that gold mine. I don't think we were ever this late to getting a second pop of gold
At
in the
once.
form of a gold mine. I mean, if this amount of units can take out that amount of units, then I'm pretty sure. Why do I have so many sentinels up here? Okay, yeah, only houses. Let's just focus on houses. Oh, I mean, we could squeeze in a treasury over here. Yeah, absolutely, we're gonna squeeze in a treasury. Yeah, so this is where they came out from. I think that's kind of obvious.
Well, I'm awake now.
Okay, so 2 more days.
Your bidding? Choose the target.
We can put it over here. So 2 more days, and grabbing that dark essence would be actually very nice for the concussive shot upgrade, because this I feel like is going to be a must-have for the next night.
Fine.
Somehow trigger the bursters. Yep. Okay.
Need something.
But it doesn't look like that there's all too much dark essence over here.
It's all right.
It could be just a big pop. Actually, let's see. No, it's only 10.
On my way.
Okay, we have cleared this out at least. What kind of cleared it out? Okay, so that means this is going to be our defense. Actually, let's see where we can even build. Because, right, we cannot always build next to it. I just need 1 row. Like, this is going to be the row. That's it.
You again.
Hold that off. Okay, so that's nice. I mean, we can even work ahead and just say that this is going to be our line of defense. Just want to wait for them to move forward. Okay. So this is going to be the defense in this location. Now this is completely logged off. Perfect. Which means we're going to need some... Yeah, let's grab some training halls over here, and then maybe even a dedicated siege factory is what I'm thinking. Well, first, treasury. Did I just remove this farm? I think I should. And we can squeeze in 2 houses next to it over here. Yep. This will not block the path, which is perfect. Squeeze in a couple more. This will probably affect our vision over here. I'm just thinking out loud. Shit. Okay, I'll just put it over here. Okay. So that's some more houses. We've used up all our food.
Oh, now what?
We can just keep pushing, except for those bursters. And of course, we need to illuminate this area as well. Because the next Death Knight will, of course, spawn its fog. Well, you know, we can go with the strongest targeting priority even while clearing, because the Sentinels will just focus on the less important units. And then the Archers and the Impalers can just focus on the tougher units.
I guess so.
Okay, nice. Don't want to block off this path.
Your command.
Fleet Nightmare discovered. Okay, I don't want to trigger that just yet. No, I feel like unit-wise we're actually doing good. It's just that they are in 7,000 different places.
Don't rush me.
It's obviously how it feels like. Oh, now this is going to be a big farm.
Aye.
Okay, Burster.
Oh, but I'm comfortable here.
You know what, next night we can actually take out this Elite Nightmare for the Dark Essence and then grab the Concussive Shells. I honestly feel like this is an absolute must-have upgrade, because this one, siege units explode when destroyed, damaging nearby enemy units. I mean, compare that to every single one of your shot, or almost every single one of your shots doing stun on the enemy. It's just not even comparable in my opinion.
Oh, hello.
Okay, we're slowly but surely clearing this. I'm gonna start picking up as much iron as I can.
Guide my weapon.
And here's an iron mine. Okay, so it looks like whenever I say a particular resource, it just appears. Oh, this is a beautiful spot, by the way. This is a fantastic position. So we just put this down. 2,000 gold per pop. That's actually very nice now. And we can just put this down. I said put this down. No, we cannot. Okay, then it's going to be a food hut. No worries. This is actually huge, which we can only capture. Yeah, I think we can do a little bit better.
Pretty face.
2 minutes until nightfall. I don't want to do nothing in that time. You guys can actually come to the center. I want to see what we have.
It will be done.
Yep. Bursters just bursted our units. Unlucky.
Yeah? What? Aye,
I'm gonna stockpile a bunch of iron.
I'm listening.
So wherever the next crystal will be, we can just put down all of our defenses right off the bat and
Yes, Your Grace.
easily defend. Now we're running out of sentinels. Not a huge deal, honestly. This is why it's kind of good to have a bunch of like barracks and training halls in all the locations.
Well,
Now we can link up with these guys, which is good. Some vision. Okay. Oh, there's a gold mine. You know what? Let's just start pushing with it. I mean, these are just level 2 units. Don't need to worry about them. Elite Nightmare discovered. Okay.
don't touch the spear.
It's gonna be a bit more problematic in the future, for sure. It's gonna be a farm, and then this, once you've cleared out this area,
I heard you the first time.
it's gonna be a huge house position, house location.
Choose the target.
We're gonna put down a bunch of houses, is what I wanted to say. I just didn't succeed in doing so.
Guide my weapon.
Okay. Holy shit. Now we're just gonna pop all those bursters.
What do we kill first?
Okay. So many units.
At once.
Okay. Okay, let's move over there. Pretty sure we can take out the Elite Nightmare with these guys. Okay, Siege Factory. This location will have its own dedicated Siege Factory.
Eager and willing.
You guys can actually fall back. Just please don't be a spitter.
In position. Without delay.
I swear that wasn't scripted, but that's hilarious.
Come on.
That was literally the only Elite Nightmare we wasn't equipped to taking out. Okay, well, whatever. Concussive shots. Yeah, we grabbed one more. Okay, and then farms. At least one big farm. Maybe we can squeeze in another farm. I don't think so, because we can only squeeze in a food hut. That's fine, no worries. Okay, this position, completely forgot about that. Okay. More flamers for sure. Okay, I feel like we are close to being in a position that will start to snowball.
You again.
Because we're just about to have a ton of food. We already have a ton of siege equipment, so we just need to move into position. And that means we can start putting down a bunch of houses with all the money that we have. We'll also start making a nice amount of progress and clearing the way. 39 food. It's also going to be cleared out. There's a big gold mine over there.
Now what?
Okay.
Don't rush me.
Good, we got some dark essence out of it. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be 10. It's going to be 6. Okay.
By your will.
It's basically like nothing happened because we need 25 for the fire arrows. 24, 26. It's worth it. Okay, and it's going to be revealed. Dark crystal. Wow, that's so close to our base.
On my way.
Well, it is close to the base, but how should we do this? Because they could actually come from this location as well. But let's scan over there. See what kind of information we can get. Okay. But one thing is for sure, that we'll have to distribute our forces from over here somewhere. That is for absolutely for sure. I think the last sentinel died. 2 gold mines, of course. Okay. So that means the game kind of randomly put all the gold mines in this location. I don't think we can make it back up with these guys, although it's kind of awkward if we don't. This will be covered in death fog.
Your bidding?
We're getting sliced.
Well, I'm awake now.
Yeah, we're close to everything, but you know what? Let's just fall back. We'll need to defend from this location.
Unheard.
This location will technically will lose out on these forces for the defense, but that's okay, I think. Put down another this. Okay. So, yes, indeed, they are going to come from down here, which is actually perfectly fine because we can just set up a very small wall section over here and simply defend it with a ton of flamers. And we actually don't even need that many flamers right now. For the time being, I'm going to rally these guys down here. All building Arbalests. Good. Build more Arbalests.
Yeah? What?
Actually, this 170 something iron is going to be enough. Now we're going to go with the better towers, the best towers.
For honor and duty.
Okay, I'm going to leave this open just so we can move our flamers into position, which is this. That's it.
For honor and duty.
Okay, probably going to need a fire sconce, although this covers the area, so not really. Okay, let's grab all the fish. Oh, we have 3 completely full.
What's the
Okay.
plan?
How many Arbalests? Not enough, honestly. This amount of flamers is probably gonna be enough because it's a very small section over here, which is fantastic.
Speaks. I act.
Okay, bro, chill. Let's grab more Arbalests. Let's put down more of these towers, yeah? You know, this is gonna be an easy defense. I may sound way too confident, but I do feel like this is gonna be an easy defense over here.
Yes, Your Grace.
Because we have so many flamers, much more than we had, and we have a much narrow choke point.
In position.
The land trembles.
Target strongest first. Target strongest first. One thing we need to be careful is whether all the other locations are defended. Like, this is ridiculous. We have an entire production line over there. That's good. This is also defended. This is the
Guide my
nice little
weapon.
grouping over there. I mean, I would say that that's kind of defended as well.
Choose the target.
Good. This is also defended, so I feel like everything is defended, yeah? Let's grab all this food. Okay, let's see what's up.
Your orders.
Okay, these towers finally went up. Okay, so that's gonna be very close, actually. That's okay, that's not number 4. That means we're gonna have to start preparing for the final stand already. Yep.
Sir.
Okay, one more Arbalest in there.
Act through me.
You guys can re-rally over there.
Guide my weapon.
I was born ready.
Good thing we have the concussive shots. Kind of sad we didn't grab that 4 Dark Essence for the fire arrows. There's also a little bit of AoE in a sense. Okay, first crusher. Let's see how long it takes to take out the Crusher. But it's getting constantly stunned. $15,000, by the way. Holy shit. I didn't even pay attention. Maybe it was even more. I honestly didn't pay attention to the exact number. Okay, well, then this is gonna take a while. We can actually be a little bit cheeky and start preparing our other defenses for the final stand in the meantime.
For honor and duty.
I mean, if you look at the walls, they basically didn't even take any damage just yet.
Hey, send me to battle.
Okay, pretty good.
Your bidding?
Yeah, we're gonna need an entire group of flamers and everything else. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of things. And then of course we need to figure out where this crystal down here went. What was the path they took? But right now let's just enjoy this. Yeah, the concussive shell stunning the Crusher all the time is actually huge. I mean, these guys aren't even going to touch the walls, then I'm pretty sure we don't need any more units over here. Then just focus on economy again. Which is probably going to mean continuing our house project down here. Like I said, we gotta start preparing for the final stand. That's why I'm doing all that. I would love to watch this, but we really don't have the time to do so. Got moved out of the way for some reason.
Upgrade complete.
They still didn't even touch it. Well, they did touch it a little bit. 65 points down. Yeah, but not even close to breaking the shields and the walls. I think I'm just gonna keep this defense as is. I don't know if we need anything else. Maybe just a few more Arbalests. Because they will have like higher level units in the final stand, so that's definitely the case. We're gonna take it for granted. If we can hold off this defense, then we will be able to hold off the final one.
For honor and duty.
Okay, that's a good spot for another tower. Okay, 3,000 more. I mean, that's pretty obvious that we're going to survive this. Uh-oh. Okay, good.
For honor
Want to grab these 2 gold mines, for sure.
Upgrade complete.
1,000 left. Kind of means the last crusher, I think. Yeah, 100 left. Easy peasy. So far. I don't want to jinx it. But for a first run, this is very nice. Okay. Perfect. Excellent. Healing burst, no need. No need. Construction times faster, yes need. We need that a lot, actually. Okay, so this will need to be completely built up. Let's grab a second. I'm just going to prepare our construction. And then when we have to, we'll just move out. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm going to take a short break, but this is going to be the same video. And when we come back, we'll probably finish this, I think. Whether we win or lose, but we are finishing this. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. We're in a very good position, I feel like. I'm very excited to see how all this will turn out. Let's just keep pushing. We have 4 days, essentially, until the 5th and final Death Knight. And then, of course, 10 more minutes. If it's going to be 10 more minutes on Nightmare difficulty for the final stand. So, yeah, not all that. I don't think we're going to be clearing out the whole map in this time. But, I mean, hell, if we're going to win as a first try, then I'm already happier about this. Okay, this is why you kind of need a ton of sentinels so that this doesn't happen to you.
Our defenses are under attack.
Really? Okay, let's grab a few sentinels over here. Like I said, I think I'm going to keep this defense as is, because there's not much to improve on this. We can start building up this one, for sure. Any kind of farms we can upgrade? No. We have the best farms everywhere.
Your bidding?
Kind of interesting, I'm gonna lie. I thought we had like a few worse farms, actually, but I guess not. Okay. Okay, so eco-wise, we're actually starting to be in a good position. Gonna buy all the iron. Gonna sell all the wood, for sure. I mean, we can just start preparing all these locations. Yeah, we definitely need a ton of sentinels because these guys are just way too slow. Okay. Then we unfortunately have to wait for them. Or we just have a few units around the place. We do have a ton of units, by the way. Just all over the place. That's good. Those will be the final stand, guys. And this is the crystal. We need to figure out which path they took. That's gonna be fine. Okay. I'm gonna upgrade that one. I'm not really using the fire tower because of the reason that it costs 20 something iron. And I'm pretty sure that's not worth it. Just so that it illuminates a larger area. I mean, I'd rather just put down 2 cheaper ones for stone, because we have a ton of stone. Right, we're gonna be maxed out on stone again very soon. It's actually the food situation we need to improve. Just looking at it, there's a big mountain over here. They just trigger the bursters before they reach the ranged units. Or the ranged units can just take out everything.
I'm listening.
It's another possibility. Yeah, this unit composition is not good because of the lack of sentinels. Or maybe you can just go raw DPS with a ton more archers and impalers, for sure. Especially impalers, since they stun and do AoE.
Guide my weapon.
Okay, let's just clear this out. We have wasted way too much time on this. Should have been a much quicker clear.
Yes, Your Grace.
Okay, let's put this down. So we can just a little bit.
Your command.
I don't know, this could be even open. Oh yeah, okay. Then this could actually be the position they took. Or the path they took. Okay. Well, we'll have to see. For sure we can squeeze in a few of these farms still. Okay, 90 food. That's not all that bad.
Not just a pretty fish.
Shit, that's both of our sentinels. Okay, fire sconce is about to go up and we'll see what's up. No, that's actually closed up. Fantastic. So that means we know for a fact that they took this path upwards. Okay. So we just need to clear this out, and actually we don't need to station any units in this position, which is even better. Problem is the Wraith, like 2 shots an Arbalest. That's why you gotta be careful.
What?
I mean, let's be honest, if we had this army with this army, then this wouldn't be a problem, and we wouldn't need any sentinels. But if you're going with a smaller group of units, because you're distributing your units across various positions, then yeah, you kind of need some sentinels, I feel like.
Oh, now what?
Okay, so this is all gonna be food, and then we can continue our housing project. Just don't want to block this path. This could have also been part of our housing project, but whatever. Okay, let's grab a few more Arbalests. I mean, these Arbalests won't go to waste, right? Because we can just use them for the final stand. And even for the next Death Knight, I'm just way ahead, unfortunately, in my mind. We still have one more Death Knight we need to worry about. We're already setting up for final stand. Okay. So that means all of this is completely secure, beautiful, and we can just circle around. And daybreak is approaching, that's even better.
Choose a target.
Okay, we have a lot more Arbalests at our disposal. Okay, just keep pushing. I think these are level, no, these are level 3. Okay. Okay, hell yeah. This is gonna be standard defense, a bunch of towers, once the time comes. Okay.
For honor and duty.
Let's keep pushing. Is that dark or not? I'm not sure.
Aye.
But immediately a fire sconce. This location, and immediately some farms. I mean, we don't need these ballista towers, that's for sure.
Your orders.
Uh-oh, it's always risky when you do that.
Yes, Your Grace.
Okay, even more Arbalests.
I
Let's
see.
regroup. A lot of Arbalests, actually. Oh, I didn't even check out the Harbinger. Yeah, because they cause Dark Essence, which is crazy. I mean, these units better be, like, crazy good if they cause Dark Essence, but first I want to grab the Fire Arrow upgrade for the ranged units before we do anything else with Dark Essence. And then of course we can experiment, especially if we find an Elite Nightmare somewhere, or we can just pick this up. Hopefully that will be enough for the Fire Arrows, because that is huge. It's also like big AoE.
Fine. I'm listening.
A lot of bursters. I'm not sure if this is just coincidence or this is the Nightmare difficulty, but there's like a lot more bursters than we had previously. Let's just keep pushing. Still don't have enough units over here to push from 2 different locations. I mean, we could bring down the defense from
For honor
where we
and
just defended.
duty.
Could be a possibility. And this seems to be the route they took. Yep. We'll just clear this out. I just want to focus on our these fishing ports. Like I said, around the 1 hour mark of recording, I'm kind of already zoning out. Around the 2 hour mark, I'm like lost. And I think we're approaching the 3 hour mark. I'm even lost track of time. I am completely useless in terms of commentary.
Oh, now what?
Okay, edge of the map. Perfect. This is where we want to be. And this is indeed the path that they took. So I think we're going to be setting up our defenses over here. We're just going to take a look at that resource cache.
Aye.
And that's it. This is going to be our little defense. Gotta just keep pushing. Not seeing any bursters.
Need something.
The close vicinity. But as we learned this time around, whenever I say that I don't see something, I start seeing it. And indeed, we have some bursters down here.
You again.
Night is approaching. That's... I feel like we wasted this night, honestly. Someone died horribly.
What?
Yeah, I mean, this many bursters. Or this many spitters and bursters.
Heard you the first time.
Yeah, the sentinels are kind of tricky. Unless you want to like micromanage them like crazy. Maybe you're better off with
I guess so.
just a ton of ranged units, as we did last time. Last time, of course, we were playing the Rebellion, who had the Hunters, who were faster, and also the Rebellion in general had faster ranged units.
Not just a pretty face.
It's easier to do. This configuration is actually leaning towards the Order, in my opinion. Just in terms of playstyle. It's not as fast, even though like the Volatists are supposed to be like aggressive and fast. But I don't think they're fast as the Rebellion. I'm not entirely sure actually what the aggressive stands for. Like in what way are they aggressive?
Aye.
Okay, yeah, we're wasting way too much
Defenses
time.
are under attack.
Your orders.
It's being defended barely.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yeah, they for sure have a ton more spitters and bursters all over the place. Just take those out, guys. It's fine. Okay, you know what then? These will be responsible for building the defense in this area. And we'll also put down some more siege factories. Just burned all our money.
Fine.
Okay. How much is this? 10. Perfect. We can grab fire arrows. Beautiful.
I guess so.
Okay, and we'll push out in that direction. We can even put down no. Actually, this is... Yeah, we're gonna have to defend from this location. That's
For
fine.
honor and duty.
That's fine. We could even mark it. I'm gonna defend on the edge. Here, because then we have some... Oh, that's being attacked. Okay. I was
Our
confused. Like,
buildings are under attack.
okay, please take it out.
By your will.
Okay. Good. Is there going to be more Arbalests?
Yeah? What?
Just keep pushing in this direction. Okay, finally, you took that out. Congratulations. Okay, daybreak approaches. What can we do in 3 days? That's the question.
In position.
But just to recap, this... I don't even remember which route all this took, so we definitely need a watchtower over here because I really don't remember. This down here is completely obvious at this stage.
For honor
This is
and
in
duty.
range, but this is also obvious. This up here is not too obvious, plus the fifth one.
I heard you the first time.
Hopefully I won't zone out as much that I forget what just happened. In terms of the fifth crystal.
Oh, now what?
Yeah, I'm hoping we can... This is like the only place I'm not proud of not clearing earlier, because this is obviously something we should have cleared ages ago. Indicated by the fact that we still have pikemen over here. Oh this is gonna be a good spot for houses. Okay. Can boost our economy even more. I don't know why, but it feels like everything is more expensive with these guys. Because we have 3,200 gold per pop. And it feels like it's not enough for anything.
What's the plan?
Upgrade complete.
For the time being, these guys can join us. Yeah, this will be a big spot for houses. Okay. That's gonna be the towers. Okay.
Your bidding?
So the plan is set.
I'm listening.
My eyes are yours.
Okay. So some farms for sure. Oh shit, someone's gonna die.
Oh, hello.
I mean, if the sentinels trigger the bursters and then
Sir,
while the bursters are bursting, the Arbalests and the Impalators take it out, then that's fine.
Spit it out already.
This is a big area. Even move one of our fishing ports even. We don't need this at all. Not gonna worry about that. I mean, that's just gonna give us basic resources, which we have a bunch of. I mean, you know what we could just try out is, since we have a ton of wood, just for the hell of it, you just build a ton of cultists.
choose a
But
target.
these guys spawn in twos. Plus we have this 2 for 1, 50% chance to gain 2 units for every unit trained at the training hall. So I would assume that means we can get a total of 4. Yeah, so this is what happened, right? Because these were 2 barracks and we got 5 out of them. So one was doubled. So it doesn't just come both ways, in the sense that, you know, either both of them will be doubled or neither of them. Even one of them can be doubled. Interesting.
We are one.
And now we have an army of these guys.
On my way.
Okay, you guys can start pushing down here, and night in 30 seconds. It's actually fine. You can take out this elite nightmare. Perfect. Let's see how many units you can get from this.
Will rise.
We have any more farms we can upgrade. Okay, this is enclosed. And see, this is what I mean. If I had cleared this out way sooner, then we would have known that this is just closed completely. So what's this? Axeman. Oh, that's gonna be... yeah, this... I think we can count that as a one-shot. Okay, let's see. That would have given us this many stuff sooner. Squeeze in a food hut. 5 food. Okay. Okay, hello guys. And I'm pretty sure these guys will just get mowed through. Absolutely destroyed. But I just want to see what they can do en masse. Because there wasn't really an opportunity to check out these guys when there's a ton of them. I mean, yeah, it's easy.
Faith unifies.
Okay, excellent. More houses.
Let me serve.
And this is where all the iron's at. So interesting, here we had 2 gold mines next to each other. And up there we have 2 iron mines actually next to each other. Actually, I forgot to use this one. So I'm guessing that was a burster that took out all of our trash units. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm awake now.
Well then.
For honor and duty.
Okay, this is huge. We're gonna grab this. Had I been more aggressive, I think we could have even cleared out the entire map,
In position.
which we have never done before, by the way.
Your bidding?
It would be nice to do once, actually. Because now we're starting to have a big ball of units that can easily just tear through everything.
For honor and duty.
I just realized the even crazier part is we are missing a trade bazaar. Wow,
Your orders.
that's ridiculous. The hardest difficulty, you're missing out something like that?
He
That's
calls upon me.
kind of insane, not gonna lie. We just keep pushing.
I am chosen.
This is when this will start kicking in. We don't have any
For
more
honor
banks.
and duty.
Okay.
Aye.
All right.
As you command.
One more fire sconce. So many houses.
Bring salvation.
We are gonna need all those resources.
Sir.
So
It
actually,
will
let's
be
go
done.
back just a little bit so that we can clear out this area down here. I mean, we could just grab a bank because this affects 15, 23, 21, 22. So this initial one is actually the worst of all the banks or treasuries because this will right off the bat have 20 in this range, and we can still put down even more, right?
Delighted to.
It's a pikeman. Nightfall, 2.5 minutes. But if I had to guess, then the last crystal is either gonna be here somewhere or here between the other two. We might be heading in the direction of the last crystal. Yeah, we don't have food. I think I'm just gonna pop down food over here. I don't wanna build any more houses in that direction. Farm going down over there as well.
What? More training?
Your command.
We lost everyone. Reap. It's also just level 1 units, man. Okay. Okay, we can just keep pushing over there. This will probably not link up to anywhere because this is like a separate position. Pretty sure something bad is going to be here.
What's the plan?
There's just way too many units.
Choose a target.
Let's actually grab the better lumber yards. 'Cause during the end game,
Yes, Your
we
Grace.
always run out of wood, and we are running out of wood right now. Wow. Nice army. So this is the amount of units that can sufficiently like auto attack the way through probably everything at this point, I would say. Okay. That's nice.
Without delay.
Okay. Want to secure that area. Then actually next daybreak. Yep. Crystal will be revealed.
Research complete.
38, 30. Yeah, so the 34 one is actually the worst. Now this will for sure be better. 47, 48. Yep. Way better.
Faith unified.
Logged in the poor guy. Next to all the gold.
At once.
I mean, could push in two different directions, sure. I think this is bugged because we are sure not boosting the gold income of all these buildings. This is for sure bugged, but it's okay.
Your orders.
All right,
Your bidding.
we're getting swarmed both sides. Yeah, can't really do much about that.
In position.
The level 2 spitters. Other quarry. Okay. I think these guys are actually very close to the last crystal, to be honest, because here is where there's a huge area without crystals. So yeah. Just a few of these. Start setting up some towers. I know it's not the final stand just yet. Okay. Can boost this.
For honor and duty.
Yep, as I said. Okay. And we actually... Well... Actually, guys, that could potentially even come from... go to the same location. I have one of these over here. Where's the other watchtower? Oh, I don't have... I just didn't have any resources. Okay, never mind.
Honor and duty.
They could actually come from down here. Or over here. So you know what I'm actually going to do is not waste time. I need to scan both areas.
Guide my weapon.
See where we need to do, because if it were to be this, then that's perfect. If it's down here, then we need to see where down here,
Yes, Your Grace.
more specifically. Looks like it's not going to be down here, after all. So I'm guessing... Yup. So that means we need to expect 2 waves in the final stand going to this location. That's interesting. But at least we know. Okay, so... I mean, that is already defended, so I guess that's fine. But I'm pretty sure we need to reinforce it in some way. Okay, so you guys can come down here. Yeah, let's definitely get more Arbalests, because I don't like this one bit. And squeeze in a tower over there. Hopefully we can even put people in it. Bro, I didn't even grab the Grand Ballista Tower. At all, okay. Grab all this. Okay, I mean we can clear out this area, for sure. But then we need to fall back. These guys aren't going to partake in the defense, that's for sure, because they are way out of position. Let's exchange the position of the flamers. The impalers. Okay, fine. And just grab a lot of Arbalests. These are level 1 units. Ridiculous. I mean, technically we could still push forward during the Death Knight, even if we were to put down some fire sconces and fire towers. Okay, 1 minute left.
Choose a target.
Let's defend over here. If that's even open, and it is open. Okay.
Unseen.
Let's send a
Unheard.
bunch of units down here. Some units over here. I don't want to take any chances. I was losing this position.
My eyes are yours.
Okay, let's just focus fire all of that. Okay. Death Knight approaches, yes.
Sound the horns. Darkness.
I don't know if we can put archers in there. Yes, we can. Perfect. Okay, and bring the impalers closer. Okay.
For honor
I don't think
and
they're going to
duty.
take this path just to attack us, but who knows?
Without delay.
As I said before, the only thing you know about this game is that you don't know anything in terms of how things work out eventually. Why do I keep opening this? Okay, I can't fit this over here. I can fit
Your
this over here
command.
though. Okay. So that's not number 5. Let us see. Oh, these are really going for us, okay. What's this? Slain allies have a 40% chance to temporarily reanimate as nightmare allies for 60 seconds, okay. There's no point in putting a tower over there. Okay, focus on the strongest. Focus on the strongest. Now let's see. These are now level 3 crawlers. Okay, but now we have the flaming arrows, which is good. Down here we might have some problems. All things considered. Music started to kick in, that's good. Let's update these. We are going to need that wood. Okay, so 2 waves coming from over here. Oh, these guys are tough.
In position.
We might need ballista towers on the edges. Okay, and we gotta worry about the final stand now. So that's why I'm kind of
Your
moving
orders.
away.
Upgrade complete.
I mean, if that defense doesn't hold, then it's GG either way. That's why I really don't mind. What we gotta focus on is to come. Okay, this will need to be defended, and of course here we need to put out an entire defense. Here, to be more specific, this will need to be illuminated. Okay, how are the walls doing? Not even a scratch so far. That's at least good. We can route these impalers down. No.
For honor and duty.
Yeah, because... So this one actually took this path. I'm pretty sure this is where they're going to come from. So I'm going to route these impalers over here. Have a bunch of Arbalests. Put that position up top. Yeah, but this position will definitely need a lot of ballista towers.
Your bidding.
Okay, let's just prepare. You guys can go in 2 rows. Like so. Beautiful. Okay, target this toughest one first.
For honor and duty.
So will these towers. It's up over here. And this took a little bit of damage. Wonder from what? Maybe some spitters? I'm paranoid about these few pixels of darkness. Okay, more.
What's the plan?
Here we have a ton of Arbalests. Towers going over here. We need gold. Okay. wonder if a ballista tower would be able to take care of that situation. I think it would be. We can afford a siege factory now, so let's just start putting down siege factories where we need them. There are the ballistas, good. 12,000 left. Damn, didn't even check on the initial amount. And you know what I want is a triage tent.
Research complete.
Just so we can boost the regeneration of those guys. $24, $24, $27, $27. Okay. I'll take it. Man, I didn't even upgrade these either. It's crazy. Okay, now this wall actually lost its armor. So they are eventually going to break through. Pretty sure it's because of the spitters. That's why we're losing these flamers.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, so a row of ballista towers over here would probably do the trick. Like so.
Our defenses are under attack.
Your orders.
Oh, there, okay. I don't think we have enough flamers over here, to be honest. Now we're out of food. This is why you kind of want to take over the whole map. So that you have enough food. I mean, we can still push in this direction with these guys. There's actually a huge army over here. Yeah, what am I going to do with that big army? Come to think of it. We don't have a siege factory down here, do we? Should have, yeah. Here we go. Okay, 1,000 each and a ton of wood, or a ton of food, sorry. Yeah, so when the wall piece on the edge gets attacked by a spitter, that's what damages our, or that's what damages the walls. And also that's what damages the flamers. So that's why we're taking damage in that location.
Our defenses are under attack.
Might not be the wisest of decisions, but we do need food, so it is what it is. Oh, okay. This is actually kind of a choke point. Good. So actually we do have enough flamers. It's just we somehow need to deal with the spitters that are coming from the edges. Okay, I'm actually going to move these guys up here because up here we don't have any kind of resistance. Neither do we have down here.
Yes, Your Grace.
So these two positions are actually the worst. And it's both due to the fact that we don't have enough food. Just do this. The daybreak approaches. Holy shit. Of course. Drop resources, don't care. Let's go with this. Honestly, doesn't care.
On my way.
And I don't care. Doesn't matter. Okay, so this will need to be cleared out. They just swarmed us. Okay, so in the 10 minutes.
Our defenses are under attack.
Okay. So this is actually the area they're gonna come from. Yeah, down here we're actually getting destroyed, unfortunately.
Guide my weapon.
You guys just move forward. Oh. Okay.
Your bidding?
Okay, we'll actually have to resolve that soon. This is gonna be one row. Also a ton of towers.
Choose a target.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention over here,
Sir,
unfortunately. But it's okay, I think.
choose a
Siege
target.
equipment.
Our buildings are under attack.
It will be done.
Okay. I can put this back. Good. Wow.
By your will. What's the plan?
Okay, that was kind of crazy. Okay, Arbalests.
We will rise.
This basic unit should not come here at all. We'll have two Arbalests up here.
Need something?
Okay, bro. That's not too good. I'm just trying to see what's possible and what's not. I mean,
Yes, Your Grace.
this position I think is very well defended. Maybe we can even move some of these flamers away.
See.
Yeah, I mean, it's better to have at least something in these locations than have multiple rows in here, for example. So I think this is overall good.
In position.
Okay. These Imperials can head over here. It's going to be a few more flamers. There's going to be a ton of Arbalests. Okay, now this is arguably the worst position. Although we have seen worse positions in the previous run, and that position ended up being the one that held off everything. It's not all that bad. We could just move a lot of these Arbalests actually down here.
At once.
I'm not sure how much we're going to be pushing out. I mean, it is true that these guys are like very far away from everything.
Unseen.
So I don't think we can
Unheard.
actively use them for defense. Especially they won't make it up here, that's for sure. That is why this position has to have its own set of Arbalests.
Your command.
Although maybe it's worth to risk. Maybe it's worth it to try and
By
at
your
least
will.
get up here. Okay,
For
where are the
honor
other
and
flamers?
duty.
Here are the Impalers, okay. Thought I sent more flamers over here actually. Maybe I didn't, I just wanted to. Okay, whatever. Okay, now they're pissed.
Delighted to.
That will need to be defended.
Your orders.
Man, this location up here is actually where they might be able to breakthrough.
What?
This is not a big. It's not a big area, that's for sure. But still, I'm not confident in that location. Okay, well, you guys aren't going to push forward, that's for sure. I'll just split these guys
Your
up
bidding?
to defend what we already have. Not that we would need it. Let's illuminate that. So I would say that this is good. So if this is done, maybe one more pop of Arbalests.
Eager and willing.
This could definitely use a lot more Arbalests.
I'm ready.
Yeah, this area down here is actually horrible in many ways.
For honor and duty.
Okay.
For honor and duty.
Okay, here we have all these Arbalests. That's good at least. They don't even have towers. And here are these flamers. So I would say at this point, I mean, I don't know, of course, how many of them are going to be in the final stand, but this is what we can do. Could even move that and put some ballista towers. I mean, I think it's worth it at this point. Just a few ballista towers.
Guide my weapon.
Okay. Strongest first. Towers strongest first.
Your command.
Only three impalers over here. Now there is going to be a problem, I think. And these archers actually made it. Arbalests actually made it. I wonder if we can fill out the first row of towers. I hope we can. Okay, see if we can. Could trigger a few of them. Okay, pretty good. Okay, one more short break. Okay, I had to grab some water because the other Death Knights were also kind of long, and this will probably be even longer. Well, it will absolutely be even longer. That's why I went to grab some. Oh yeah, we didn't even check out the Harbingers. Damn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Well, maybe we don't even need them, but still, we're wanting to check them out. Guys will be targeting the closest, targeting the strongest, targeting the strongest as well. Okay. Let's fill up these towers. Okay.
For honor and duty.
We still have some resources. Might as well use them. Gotta target the strongest. Okay, one more minute left. Yeah, we were struggling with
Choose
gold
the target.
all run long. That's for sure. I mean, I hope this actually is going to be enough. Maybe grab a few more flamers. Won't hurt. So this is the Harbinger.
At once.
Shadow move. Agent becomes invisible plus temporary move speed increase. Dark prophecy. Horrify all owned and enemy non-nightmare units nearby while granting itself a speed increase of 25%. What? 25 seconds, sorry. What do you mean enemy non-nightmare units? Oh, you know what? I think that's the campaign. So that ability in survival mode actually doesn't do anything. As a first impression, at least. That's my first impression of it. Okay, well guys. If you fast forward to this point, first try a Nightmare with the Volatists. And in general, just first try with the Nightmare difficulty. Let's see what we can do. Set up our defenses as much as we could. And I'm very looking forward to see how this is going to work out. Squeeze in a few more ballista towers and things. Last second. Okay. For your final stand, I want to see how many there will be. 86,000. Wow.
Our defenses are under attack.
Okay, pretty good read on that. These guys are expanding from the left, so I think we can even move these to the left as well. Something died. Oh yeah, we had the fire scones. I was kind of worried. They already broke through somewhere. That would have been insanely bad. Oh, they came around what? Oh, because I triggered... Shit, I triggered them with these buildings. Bro, I don't believe it. So I was like, okay, why did they... So this is actually how we will lose. Or no, actually these positions also got broken through. Okay, never mind. Then I'm actually okay with it. Yeah, but this was crazy. They came around. And these spears are insane. Okay. So this first try is going to be a failure. That we know for sure. This is holding and this is also holding. This fell for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe because the spitters took out the flamers. And this also fell. Okay, so we need to fine-tune all of this for sure. It's actually very interesting. Only problem is we don't have enough food. Otherwise we could just set up another set of defenses. If we had the food to do so. Yeah, but this fell as well. This did not, so... Yeah, I'm thinking maybe triage tents would have been the way to go. Yeah, because for some reason... I mean, this is obvious why this fell. Point of interest discovered. That's kind of funny. But these two positions are actually doing very good. So is this one. But we did lose flamers, so I think it's the spitters actually that caused the issue. Yep, and then they just broke through all of that. Okay. This got broken through as well. Okay, so that means... I'm not entirely sure what that means, honestly. What we need to fine-tune. Or to be more specific, what is the difference between this defense and the other defenses that we had? Because like this is not even touched, as you can see. Maybe somehow these level 4 spitters just simply took out all those siege equipment. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, well... Well, definitely was a fun ride, and it was definitely close, for sure. Kind of disappointed. Honestly, that would have been nice to do this for the first try. But, you know, it's fine. 1,300,000 score. That's very nice. Units emboldened 0. Yeah, because we cannot get emboldened. Okay. Okay, so we have to figure out that last last bit somehow. You know, in the way that how could we prevent that from happening? And also taking over the whole map is still something that we absolutely need to do, because that will give us a lot more food, and a lot more food would mean a lot more units in general. So yeah, we'll work on it, but this is super fun. I'm definitely going to be making more of these, absolutely. Okay, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more Age of Darkness Final Stand content, and I'll see you guys next time.